78. Today, we're going to be going over how to use OneTab. It's one of my favorite tabs, and I love it for so many different reasons. So we're going to explore that today, talk about it in not too much in depth, but enough for you to get a good idea of what you can do with it. If you're catching the replay, make sure that you pop in replay. Let us know where you're coming in from. We'll be right back after this. All right, well, here we go. So let me pop up the screen real quick so you can see what we're doing here. Okay, so OneTab is a really great tool that really what you can do with OneTab is you're able to take all of the tabs that you have open, and then you can save them to just one tab. So if you are anything like me, where you have a bunch of tabs that you work with, and usually like this little 60 deal right here, that's on a good day. I usually have like over 100 tabs open and a few different browsers open too. I know it's crazy, over the top, but that's how I work. And so what I do with OneTab is I go open up the tabs that I want and then knock them all down to one tab. Okay, so let me walk through some of the features here. It's really cool. I can take these tabs and I am able to like take these 60 and I can turn it into a web page. So watch this, okay? So share this as a web page. Now the web page gives me all 60 tabs. I get a QR code that I can download. Okay, and so when a person scans this QR code, it can take all of those tabs, all of them go to the QR code. It'll open up a page like this for them to be able to then go in and check out what's going on. Okay, and this is Regina's Baking Academy. Okay, I happen to know Regina. She's really cool people. And she is also on the live stream challenge. See, she's got some videos here. She's a teacher. She does some amazing baked goods. Her background is in pastry art and chefery. Yeah, her culinary art form is pastries. Okay, so let me pop on back. Okay, so the one thing that I love about being able to take everything over to one tab and then to turn it into a QR code and then end up with a page like this is that I can put all of the links that I want on one tab, convert it into a web page, get the QR code, and then if I'm giving a conference, which I've done this before, I would have the attendees scan the QR code to pull up all the links that I want them to use. And then as we're going through the class and the trainings, I can just refer them to the links that I want them to access at the time. I'll tell them, hey, right click on the link and then open it up. And then that way they can make sure that everything is there. Okay. And I can have them open up a series of links. So there, right click, right click, right click, right click. All right, now the beauty of this is that I can then say, okay, you know what? I want all of these to go onto one tab. So let me right click on the one tab, scroll down to the drop over menu, slide out menu, and then I could say save all tabs on the right to one tab. Watch what happens. Okay, so now they've just saved over to the one tab. Remember, I was on a page that I created. Now those 4 tabs are right here. So I can create specialized lists, Facebook tabs, demo. Okay, so now I know that this is Facebook tabs demo. Now the way that I have this set up, let's watch this. Okay, okay, I could lock the tab group. I could star the tab group. I could name the tab group, which I already did. I can restore all of the tabs in this group. Watch this. Boom. And then I did not get rid of those because of how I have my settings. Okay, I'm going to get rid of these again. I didn't need to OneTab them again. I don't want to have redundancy. Okay, so now over here, I'm able to bring all tabs into OneTab. Okay, I'm also able to share all as a web page. So I can share this whole page, right, as a web page. I can export tabs or import them. Watch this. Okay, so I can take all of the tabs that have been imported or that are on the OneTab, and I can export them. Or I could import new tabs, which I could take a series of URLs and then copy and paste them right in here. Each URL gets a different line. Then I could hit import, and then it'll bring it into my OneTab. Okay, watch this. I'll show you. Okay, so Google. All right, so that's one. Let's see. Yahoo. That's two. Let's see. I think that's what it is. Okay. All right, so now watch this. Take this, just copied it, paste it, new line, get rid of that, copying that, pasting that in here, new line, copying that, get rid of that, pasting that in here. Now watch what happens. I'm going to say import. See, these are all the tabs that I just imported. And then I could say restore all. Watch this. Boom, they're back. Okay. I could also restore them one by one. Watch this. Okay, that. And if you notice, they're not erasing from my OneTab. So I can preserve what I have put in here historically. Timestamps it and all of that gives me a creation date. And of course, I can share this as a web page. QR code gets me into it. Okay. And then I can delete this shared page. Boom, gone. All right. I can share it again as a web page. See? So is it ever really gone? Okay, so now I could also go into my options and then say that I want to say, okay, right here it says when a tab group is restored, send the tabs to always the current window. I could say always a new window. So anytime that I restore a new tab, it's going to open up a new window. I don't necessarily want that. A new window unless one tab is the only tab in the current window. Okay. So that's another way of doing that. I prefer to say always the current window, and that way I don't have to flip around through windows. Pin tabs. Don't send pin tabs to OneTab or allow pin tabs to be sent to OneTab. Okay. Like I said, I'm not doing a deep dive. I'm just giving you the basics. Okay, startup. Okay, do I want to display OneTab whenever I start my web browser for the first time? Yes or no? And then on clicking restore all or restoring a single tab, keep them in your OneTab list. Okay, that way I don't ever lose my tabs or open the tabs and remove them from your OneTab list. That's if I want to make sure that I keep my OneTab clean. But I like to have my OneTab where it keeps the tabs that I have in there because I never know when I'm going to need to go back and get some things. And so long as I know what's going on by date, I can just go right back there. I could also notate it I can create a spreadsheet, and in the spreadsheet, I can add the QR code link to that page with the description and the name of that tab group. Okay, and then duplicates. Allow duplicates. I do because I never know what I have tabbed or saved. And if I erase duplicates or don't allow the duplicates, then if I've got something of the same, it'll kick that out. So I would have to go through the list of my one tabs to find where that was. I don't want to do that, so I allow duplicates. All right. And so because of that, my one tabs do not erase when I activate them. All right. And then I already showed you the import, export, share as a web page. Okay, watch this. Okay, I can share the whole page as a web page. Now it shows 453 tabs, so I'm able to, okay. And then I can delete this shared page. Boom, done. All right, back to normal. All right, so there's so many ways that you can use OneTab. When you are doing a research project, I like to go in, open up the tabs that I want, save them all to OneTab, and then go back through and name that tab group. That way I know this is my information for this research set, and I can continue to do that as I drill down deeper into that research model or methodology. Yeah, and after that, I can use OneTab to save a series of tabs. I can save a series of OneTab web pages, which I've done that before, and create one master document that has all of the separate tabs as a web page or a series of web pages, a series of OneTabs. And so each one will open up that chunk. So I can develop a whole curriculum, throw it into OneTab, and then develop a curriculum inside of the curriculum, or an umbrella or a house for all the curriculum. Okay, does that make sense? All right, so on that note, I am the Jason Hodge. I'm going to stop the broadcast now. If you have any questions, comments, ahas, if you want to reach out to me and learn more about the media planning process, then go ahead and, oh, wait a minute. I've got a graphic here. Connect with me at jasonhodge.biz. Or, by the way, here's where you can get the OneTab link. Go to the Chrome store, chrome.google.com/web store/search/OneTab, all one word. That will allow you to get your own OneTab in your browser. It works in Brave and in Chrome. It's excellent. I've used it to save thousands and thousands upon thousands of tabs. Keeps everything in order. I absolutely love it. So yeah, either that, you can reach out to me at jasonhodge.biz, or you can message me on Facebook or comment in the comment section here. Ask me some questions. I'd love to field the answers for you. All right.